of a truck traveling from Durban to Johannesburg, which was allegedly suspected to have drugs in its cargo. I then asked Mr. Nku to first confirm if the information was positive before I could act on it. On the following morning, February the 9th, July 2021. Friday, sorry. At about 5 o'clock a.m., I received a call from Mr. Nku, who confirmed that the information was positive and that I should come meet him at a certain place in Aeroton. I then left the house to the agreed location, driving a silver grey State VW Golf 7, and I need to emphasize this, whereas it's not in the statement, that the information I got was that I need to be careful who to involve, because it involves senior law enforcement officials. So I met Mr. Nku, and he gave me a briefing on his information.
Sorry. This about not involving others, was it Mr. Nku who said this?
Yes, Chair.
All right, thank you.
I met Mr. Nku, and he gave me a briefing on his information and the truck in question. After the briefing, I decided to engage the process for intercepting the truck and to have it searched. I needed backup to conduct such a process, and it is in that regard that I sought assistance from other officers. I contacted Warrant Officer Pokungwani from Aeroton Subs Detectives. I requested him to come and assist me. He indicated that he was not available as he had just got vaccinated. He also could not refer me to anyone else on duty at Aeroton Subs. However, he gave me Warrant Officer Mahana's contact number to check if he could assist me. I then phoned Warrant Officer Mahane for assistance. He told me he could not assist at that moment. However, he did indicate that if I did not get assistance, I can check with him later on. I then phoned Lebo from PIU, Gauteng, who told me he doesn't have a motor car and could not assist as well. At about 15 to 20 minutes, I phoned Warrant Officer Mahane again for assistance. Fortunately, he was now available and he agreed to come to assist. I sent him my location, and within 30 minutes, he arrived where I was with Mr. Nku. He was driving his official vehicle, a Nissan NP 300 Baki. I then introduced him to Mr. Nku, and after briefing him, Mr. Nku narrated the information again to Warrant Officer Mahane. He then decided we would go to the premises of Yellow Jersey Logistics, where the truck was allegedly parked. We then approached the premises and asked for a depot manager. After a short while, the manager came, to whom we introduced ourselves. we informed him that we wanted to conduct a search in one of the trucks in the premises. I remember him by his first name, Hardas. We gave him the exact container number, which we got from Mr. Nku, which we requested to search. He agreed and confirmed that the truck in question was still in the premises. He also advised that the truck was carrying the load for their customer, Scania, in Aeroton, where the truck would ultimately go. When we wanted to search the truck, Hardes told us that he would have a problem allowing us to break the seals at Yellow Jersey Logistics, as the customer might have an issue with that. I suggested that we escort the truck to the customer and let Hardes or his security escort us to confirm that we are not bogus cops. Hardes agreed. We were then accompanied or escorted by Yellow Jersey Logistics Security to Scania's office in Aeroton. As such, it was me, Warrant Officer Makhane in the black Nissan Baki, belonging to the state, Mr. Nku's BMW, as well as the Yellow Jersey Escort Baki that went with the truck to the Scania at Aeroton. We arrived in Aeroton at about 8:00 a.m. When we reached Scania, we introduced ourselves and explained to Scania employees the reason we were there. We then requested to see the manager. We then directed the truck be parked at the offloading bay. We, that's myself, Warrant Officer Makhane and Mr. Nku, parked about 80 meters from the truck where from the truck was parked. The person who introduced herself as a manager was Miss Jolene, who was also the recipient of the truck. Another person by the name of Cornelius also came. He's the one who gave instructions to the Scania workers to open the container. When the container opened, black bags started falling down. At that point, we realized that the tip-off was indeed correct. There were drugs in those bags. As the truck was still loaded with truck parts, we decided to bring the Nissan Baki driven by Warrant Officer Makhane next to the truck so that we can secure the exhibits and further search the container if there were more drugs other than what we could see. We loaded the fallen bags into Warrant Officer Makhane's black Nissan Baki, assisted by Scania employees. We directed that the truck further reverses onto the bay so that the forklift can drive in and offload the truck parts. I then informed both Jolene and the driver, Vusim Tembu, that I was placing them under arrest for possession of drugs. We then started to count all the bags to be 23 in number, and we placed them securely on the Baki. I was informed by Warrant Officer Makhane that he contacted Warrant Officer Pakula from National investigative unit to come help process the scene. While still waiting for Warrant Officer Pakula, private security and boys and subs van came in to where we were parked. The subs members found me standing with Warrant Officer Mahana outside waiting for Warrant Officer Pakula. They informed us that they got a complaint about bogus corps members. We then introduced ourselves to the two police officers, and they were satisfied with our identities. Thereafter, Warrant Officer Pakula arrived driving a red Kia Cerato. I went to meet with Warrant Officer. I went to meet him with Warrant Officer Mahana, and we briefed him, Warrant Officer Pakula, about what had happened. I also pointed to him that the driver whom I already placed under arrest. After getting the information, Warrant Officer Pakula requested to see the person who was receiving the cargo. I had him request Warrant Officer Mukhana to contact the photographer, which Warrant Officer Mukhana did through assistance of Boysen's subs members. Warrant Officer Pakula was busy obtaining a statement from Jolene when suddenly several police cars with officers started driving in. There was a lot of commotion, and we got the feeling that we were viewed with suspicion.